I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep, I'm running out. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Blaze Guitar Lessons. So, I had gotten a request to teach how you can play and sing at the same time. So if you guys have requests for things like that, or if you just want to learn certain songs or certain genres of songs, or if you have other tips like that you're looking for, or if you just want hey Blaze, can you make a video on how to play 5 easy songs or something like that, just let me know if you want some of that stuff in the comments. Also, please hit like and subscribe so you'll get notified when I come out with new tutorials in the future. But I really wanted to do this because I try really hard to make this good for people that are really beginners, but I need feedback from you guys, right? To know what is helpful. So I really appreciate the different comments you guys have, and I really appreciate all the comments and things you guys do, just making it more of a community. So please keep doing that. So here's 4 tips on how to play the guitar and sing at the same time. So the first tip I'm going to give is to play it slower. Okay, so I was just probably doing Brain Stew. That's a very easy one, and I'll include some different songs in the description so that you guys can see. Here are some easy ones to play and sing at the same time that you guys can try those, and I'll do it with some different genres like country and punk rock and stuff. But one of the things I would say is you want to play things sometimes we want things to be like an instant result. And it doesn't need to be that. So the first thing, if you're having a hard time playing one, is to play it more slowly. So for instance, you could do this is a Morgan Wallen song, right? So if you're having a hard time with it when he's like, yeah, I bet your daddy's so proud, how's little girl turned out, thinks she dodged a bullet of a good old boy like me, 'cause I still... Okay, so what you could do instead is just play it a lot slower, okay? Yeah, I bet your daddy's so proud, how's little girl turned out, think she dodged a bullet of a good old boy like me, 'cause I still go drinking same. Okay, so if you're playing it slower, that will help you get used to it, and then you can gradually play it faster. All right, so that will make it a lot easier. Now another thing that will help is to play it along with the music. So here's step 2. Play it along with the music. I think it's best, for me, it's best if I play it, if I have the music really pretty loud, and then I can just try and play with the beat. That's the key, all right? Just try and play it with the beat, but because you don't have to play it exactly, but when you're playing it, so here's an example. Alexa, play 7 Summers by Morgan Wallen. I'll show you guys.
7 Summers by Morgan Wallen on Amazon Music.
That'll help you with the timing and everything. And then when the lyrics actually come on, you'll have this part down pretty well. Yeah, you used to talk about getting even further south, somewhere where the summer lasted all year round. Probably got a big old diamond. Alexa, stop. So that's another thing that you can do that's very helpful, all right, in learning how to play different songs, and learning how to play and sing them at the same time. That'll help you get the timing of it. That'll help you know okay, here's the strumming pattern. Maybe you don't love the strumming pattern I taught you. That's okay. You can do what sounds good with the beat, all right? So the third step, all right, and this one's very important too, depending on your skill level. So some of you will know I don't always teach you guys how to play it exactly how it's played by the artist, right? And there are several reasons for that. One of them is that a lot of times the artists aren't playing and singing it at the same time, okay? Sometimes I feel like it's too intricate for maybe me if it's really expert, or for you guys to learn. So I'm just gonna teach you guys how to play the chords, right? So what you can do is you can play it more simply. So a good example is, when Springsteen by Eric Church, he's doing... So you're just doing down strums, and then you do down, up, down, down, okay? Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay, so I do that down, up, down in between. You don't have to do that, all right? So if you're a beginner, make it more simple. So just do, on this one you're gonna start with a D chord. you're just doing downs. All right? And you see how I'm not doing the down, up, down part. To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there on that lawn. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between that setting sun. See how it's just, I made it a little bit simpler. So some of these, you know, if you're doing, like the one by Morgan Wallen we were just doing, so you can make it simpler. So with Springsteen, I took out the down, up, down. On this one, you could actually just do, you can start with just doing single strums, because that's what you do for part of the song anyway. So you could try it just with simple ones, and then you can also just try, because some of you are probably new enough that you're having a hard time doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so instead of doing that, if you're newer, if you have a hard time going up, because some people do, and that's totally fine, then you can just do down, 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 down. Okay, so you can do that too if that's simpler. I don't think that's the best one to do, but you could also just do, yeah, you used to talk about getting even further south, somewhere where the summer lasted all year round. Probably got a big old diamond on your hand right now. Maybe a baby or a couple by now. Long driveway to a big white house. But I wonder when you're drinking if you find yourself thinking about. Okay, so you can just do that. So that's simpler. That's just a single strum. All right. Find ways that are a little bit easier. If that'll help. So you don't have to do all the technical things. You don't have to play it exactly like they do. Just make it a little bit more simple. Okay. Another thing you can do is make sure you've got this. So this is step number 4. Make sure that you've nailed down the strumming first. So again, where sometimes we want like a finished product right away. We're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hurry, and like Blaze said, this is how you play it, or someone else, you know, said that this is how you play it. Like, that's fine, but so I'm gonna hurry and try and do the singing and the playing at the same time. Make sure you really focus on the strumming pattern first, okay? So if we're doing, I would practice this like for a long time before you actually practice the lyrics. Okay, or if you're doing, Brain Stew, get that part good, all right? Because like, just make sure you really have it nailed down well, because if you can do that, once you can do the strumming pattern, you won't even have to think about it. So there are guys like John Mayer, or like Jason Mraz, and that are just really good guitarists, right? I mean, especially John Mayer is like, I don't know, I guess I actually don't know if Jason Mraz is phenomenal or not, but like John Mayer is a really good guitarist. But a lot of that stuff, like he is so comfortable with playing it that he doesn't even have to think about it. And with things that are, especially if they're a little bit more intricate, that will really help. So start with the simpler ones, but if you can just do it without even thinking about it, so you don't have to think about the chord changes and stuff like that, then you can do it. See, now I'm playing it with and talking about other stuff. Now this is a very simple one, okay? But if you can do it without having to like think and stuff, that will really help you. To this day when I hear that song, see, and you can just go right into it. So there's another one, a great example of a song by Bayside. I don't know if you guys know that, they're a great punk rock band. And there's a song they have called Don't Call Me Peanut. Anthony Rainieri said this was a song, he's like, I'm not very good at guitar, but this is something I can play and talk at the same time, play it while I'm speaking. Okay, so you can do that. So you can learn these simple songs, these like, but make sure you really learn the guitar first, and then that will help you so that you can play and sing it at the same time. So those are my 4 tips for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have other requests and stuff. It's been a lot of fun teaching it to you, and I hope you'll hit like and subscribe. Thanks guys, see you next time.